Hi everyone, welcome back to Sashay Away with Barry. I am back. I took a little break. I missed an entire week of Holland, but we're going to go through it quickly on here, just going over the looks and their entrance looks. But we're going to catch up. The world kind of got a hold of me. I watched Drag Race Holland the first week, and then the next day, Justice Ginsburg passed away, and it kind of set my mind in a little swirl about what's happening in the nation here in the United States. And I just kind of shut down from everything. So that is why I never did a recap after week one. But we're going to rectify that today. We're going to talk about episodes 1 and 2 of Drag Race Holland. Like I said, we're going to go through episode 1 pretty quickly. Not a lot happened because it was just their entrance looks, their entrances, and then the runway that they did. I can't remember if there was a mini challenge or not. Oh, there was. It was. We'll talk a little bit about that as well, because it is a classic mini challenge. But let's get right into these looks from episode 1. I want to share my screen with you, and I can't. All right, we're on Drag Race Holland, everyone. Here it is, Drag Race Holland. I'm very excited about this. I am loving the show so far. I think these queens are really good. I love when we get a new season of drag on the show. I mean, a new season of any kind of drag. And so I'm excited for these Holland queens, even though I don't speak Dutch. The subtitles are fine. I mean, I love Drag Race Thailand as well, which was fully subtitled. So I'm into it. Before we begin, I hope you're all having a little cocktail. I'm drinking mine right now, and my throat is dry, so I'm gonna take a sip. Cheers to you all. Thanks for watching / listening, however you are getting this, either video or through podcast form. Thanks so much. Into the workroom for, oh my God, we're starting with the promo looks. We're not even starting with the entrance looks. So here we go. This is our first queen. This is Miss Abby OMG. We're gonna go quickly through these because I'm just gonna go over the Instagram votes that came in. So she got a 77% toot for this look. She looks beautiful in this. The theme, it must have, I don't know if it was royalty or red, white, and blue for their flag. But that's kind of what we're going for with these looks that are coming up. So this is Miss Abby OMG. She got 77% toot on her promo look. Lovely, lovely. Next is Room. I say it that way because that is the way Fred says it. This is an interesting look. There's no red in it. So now it makes me confused about the promo looks because I thought that was, maybe she has red down below and we just aren't seeing it. Excuse me, there's something in my throat. Take another little sip of my cocktail. But I love this hair on Room. Room got 100% toot for this look because she looks phenomenal. It's really, really good. I love the eye in the belt as well. I think it's really cool. She is a unique queen. She is not a performance queen. From what we know, she is very big on YouTube and all the social medias. So I think that's where she's coming from, but I think this look is fantastic. And everyone agreed with me on Instagram as well with 100% toot. Next is Chelsea Boy. Chelsea Boy is one of my favorites because of this look. I think this look is phenomenally done. The way she painted her face blue. We'll see another blue queen later on in episode 2, but I think what she did with this makeup makes it extra special. The way she painted herself blue. It's not 100% match to the body of the blue body and the blue hands, but it's pretty representational. I think it's because there's so much highlight here. But let's see what she did. She got an 88% toot. Very solid, very good. I think she looks fantastic in this look. It is super cool. I love the arrow through her head. I'm a big fan of Chelsea Boy, so you will hear a lot from me about that. I can't remember the name of this queen. I'm gonna jump ahead because I don't know. Let's talk about the look while we're here. It's fine. It's red, white, and blue. But it's a bodysuit. She's got some lace tights on. I guess it's a lace body stocking because her arms are covered as well, just covered. And then she has the bodysuit over it. She's got like the royal sashes. I do like this little bun on her head. It's cute. But who is this queen? I can't even tell from the picture. And I've gotten really good at their names. Oh, Janie Jacquet. Yeah, I would have never thought that was Janie Jacquet. It, like I said, it wasn't that interesting, and that is why she's got a 52% boot, because it's not spectacular. It's clean and pretty, but I think the knot on her head is the most exciting thing about this outfit, and that is reflected in her 52% boot. Sorry, Janie. This is Mama Queen. See, I'm getting their names down. And she looks like a queen. The stocking part of it is very ill-fitting. Getting to see her in the episodes, she is ultra thin. So I think it's just a fit issue for the upper part of this. This corset is snatched in. And she does have the red, white, and blue in there. I like the gold accents. I think the hair, while it's gorgeous, I would have either had it a different color or had this be completely nude, because it's just blending in with the gold. But I love this hair. This hair is beautiful. She got a 60% toot for this look. That's fair, because I think because this is so ill-fitting up top, I think that's a fair assessment for Mama Queen. Next is Madame Madness, giving us our first bearded queen in drag race history. Bravo Neverlands for putting a bearded queen on. I'm very excited about that. I'm hoping that maybe we'll get a bearded queen on the US version in the near future. I don't think it's going to happen on season 13, but maybe season 14. We have an amazing bearded queen here in New York City called Keisha Carr. And you can follow her. I think her Instagram is the Bearded Queen, is her actual Instagram. It might be the Bearded Queen NYC, I don't know. But you can find her. It's Keisha Carr with a K. But this is Madame Madness. I think she looks stunning. She knows her body proportions really, really well. This updo hair is fantastic. I think she really, really looks great. And I'm excited for a bearded queen on Drag Race. She got a 52% boot. I don't know why she got that, honestly, because I think she looks fantastic. Her makeup is really good. Maybe people just aren't ready for the bearded queen as much as I am. Who knows? We shall see as it progresses, but I think this is really low for her, because I think her makeup and her costume are very, very good. Next is Envy Peru, looking as much like Raven as she possibly can. It's great. She looks good. I mean, there's nothing extraordinary about this look. She looks regal and royal. I do enjoy her crown. It is my favorite part of this. Of her look, I think the crown is exceptional. She got 100% too. So obviously everyone liked it. I do too. I just think it's not extraordinary. I think the crown really sets it apart. The blue hair is really good on her. She did the wet look correctly. Her makeup is fantastic. The rest of the outfit is just not the best for me, but I would still toot it. I would never boot this look because I think she looks great. Next is Serra Jean, and I love saying her name, Serra Jean, Serra Jean, Serra Jean. You will hear that name a lot from me because she is probably my favorite queen on this season, going forward at this moment. I love this. She is a clown. She is kind of bringing out the Jimbo vibes as the clown of the season. I love a campy queen. She is all about campiness. You see her out of drag and she is a man. You see her inner drag and she is a kooky clown queen. And I dig it. So I love this look. I think she looks great. She just got a 63% toot, which isn't terrible. It is still a toot. But I would have given it higher because I think she kind of epitomizes drag. And maybe she just epitomizes drag that I love. My tastes are very different from a lot of people that are Drag Race fans, so who knows? But yeah, I think she looks fantastic. Way to go, Serra Jean. Next is Patty Pam Pam. I call her the Tammy Brown of the season because her face looks like her and she got that underbite that Tammy kind of has as well. I think this outfit is very well done. I think she looks really good. I love the two boys kissing on here. She makes all of her own outfits, so she did this herself. The one thing I do not like about it, and really kind of throws off the whole outfit for me, I know it's representative of Holland, the Netherlands, however you want to call it, are these tulips. I don't like them here. I think they really look crafted on, and it could have been done better, I think. I honestly, I would have just left them off. But I think she looks stunning. Her makeup and her hair are lovely. This dress is super cool. I love that she made it herself. I just don't like the tulips. She got a 62% toot. So still a toot. So good for her. I think she looks great. Megan Schumbrood. I don't know how to really say her last name. It's good. I like it. I like a tulle dress, so I can't dispute that. What I don't like is this crown on her. It doesn't look like it's actually sitting on her head. It looks almost photoshopped in to me. Yeah, I don't get that. I do like her wig, and her makeup is beautiful. She looks stunning in this. The tattoos, I don't criticize people for having tattoos, but it's a lot to have on this look, I think. I don't think it goes with the look. You can use makeup to cover them up. She obviously chooses not to, and that is her prerogative, but she looks great. Again, the crown is my biggest issue because it doesn't look like it's actually on her. It looks photoshopped into me. She got a 65% boot. That is our biggest boot of the week, I believe. I'm not going to argue over it because I mean, she looks, to me, she looks fine. It's just the crown that throws me off, but that's what the people said. So that's what you get, 65% boot. Sorry, Megan. That is the biggest boot of the week. Now we have our entrance looks where we start, episode 1. First in is Miss Abby OMG, and you see her little tagline. It's not very creative, but that's fine. I think this is cute. We'll get more into her on the runway after this, but I think this outfit is really good. I think it works well. The hair is a weird color for me. That is my only downside to it. It's a very strange shade of green. I mean, technically she's wearing a bra, panty, and like a little fabric over the panty. So it's not groundbreaking, but it's fine. She looks fine. These, for those of you who do the Instagram polls, I did not take snapshots of the percentages. So I'm not going to go through them because I don't have them here. I will tell you when we get to them who was the top toot and who was the bottom boot. And also who was my favorite if I don't agree with what the voters say. Next is Chelsea Boy. She says vroom vroom bitches. Because she is in a racing outfit, which I think is very smart to be on Drag Race. You come in a racer. We've seen similar things like this. I think she looks really, really good. Yeah, I think she looks good. I don't know what else to say. I like the helmet. I really do. And the rest is a leather outfit. Janie Jacquet, the OG fish, is back forever. I hate this outfit. As a queen who shops at Forever 21, this is a very Forever 21 outfit. I think it's just a little too simple and not styled very well. She's kind of giving you Michelle Visage vibes, I guess. Maybe. Michelle loves a leopard print. She has the long black hair. She's got the collar on. It's not one of my favorites. I did not really like this or respond to it. And I think it makes her body look really big, and she's not a big queen. So yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me. Not one of my favorites. Megan Schumbrood, who wants to get on their knees and confess something to me. This was our first introduction to Megan, who is all about sex. And we find that out in the first 2 episodes. She is a sexy queen. And she came in a full nun's habit, new nun gown, sorry, the habit is above, in the workroom, and then did this reveal. I think this is fantastic. It is one of my favorite looks of the week. Not my favorite look, but it was the second favorite look, I will say that, because there's only one that I liked more than this, but I think she looks really, really great. I actually really love the purple lip on it, to give it a little bit of color, because it's black and white basically with some gold trim. So I like the purple lip. I love this headpiece. The way it's styled out and sculpted, I think is fantastic. So bravo, Megan. I really, really like this look. Madam Madness. Well, girls, this is the mustache. That was her opening line. I like a bearded queen. The outfit is, I think, really cute. I love houndstooth, which is what this resembles, but it's not entirely. I believe it's just they're black are diamonds on the yellow fabric, which is fine. The hair doesn't match for me. I feel like the beard should match the hair. And so I think if she would have had a darker hair, it would have been a better look for me. So I don't hate it, but I don't love it. The hair is what's throwing me off on this look. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Oh, I meant to tell you. Sorry, I told you I'd tell you. Megan did get our top toot of the week with 86% toot. So there you have it. She was the top toot. Next, we have room. Did anyone order room service? It's not a good look. That cart she's a gigantic tall queen. And I don't know what shoes she's wearing, but I know that on the runway, she wore platforms. So it's probably some kind of platform that she's wearing. The cart is just too small. It was a cute idea, but not well done. I don't know if they just gave her this cart, if she brought this cart. I don't know where she found it, but it is way too short for her. And this look is super basic to me. I'm not a fan of this at all. It was our bottom boot of the week with 63% boot, which isn't a terrible boot. It's just not great. Yeah. Serra Jean. Well, I'm here and I'm ready to win. I love this because I love a matching outfit, bag, accessories, everything. And this hair is super kooky. She's got the crazy makeup on her face. She is a complete queen. I'm gonna say it again. Serra Jean is one of my favorite queens. Not the top toot of the entrance looks for me personally. I mean, Megan got the top toot on Instagram, but I have a different look that I thought was better. But I think this is super cute as a workroom entrance. I love a matchy-matchy, and she is matchy-matchy from head to toe, so bravo, Serra Jean. Mama Queen came in pregnant in this bodycon dress. With my heart in the right place, the future is not far away, was her opening tagline. Her face is stunning. And then you see her out of drag, and you're like, ooh, girl. But she has such great bone structure that she makes the most beautiful woman. I think she is so gorgeous. Her makeup is great. The bodycon dress is actually really cute as when she comes in as pregnant. So I don't hate it. It doesn't wow me, but it's fine. She looks good. Again, her face, gorgeous. Patty Pam Pam. Well, girls, does anyone still need to be done up? I love this look. This was my favorite look of the workroom entrances because her dress is an actual dress form. She patterned it after a dress form, which is what you would make a dress on. She's got the pins sticking in her, which I think are super cool the way she did it. And this measuring tape boa is phenomenal. I think this is a complete, campy, fun, exciting look that is also fashion, because I think the idea of it is so clever and it's so well done, that I just love. I think it's fantastic. It was my top toot of the week, not the top toot on Instagram, but I think she looks fantastic. So, so good. And last but not least is Envy Peru, again, giving us her raven face. And her line was, surely you don't think I'd let the party pass me by. Normally, I mean, she's giving us kind of superhero vibes, very powerful woman. I've been watching The Boys, so it's very much in line of Maeve on The Boys. If you watch that, it kind of resembles that. Very Wonder Woman-esque as well. It's a bodysuit, but the front piece is actually a plastic, I don't know what to call it. I don't know what to call it. It's like a plastic plate that is over that. So I think that's the most interesting thing about it. I love this hair on her. I love this little bang that is just cropped exactly in the right place. Her face is beautiful. So normally I would give a bodysuit a boot just out of laziness, but I think she looks fantastic in this. So bravo to her. I'm going to unshare my screen for a moment because we can now talk about the mini challenge, which was the photo shoot in the water tank. I have mixed feelings about this challenge because this is a hard challenge. You really, I mean, first of all, you can't be afraid of water to succeed at it. And you have to be able to know how to get yourself underwater. And by that, you have to breathe out all your air because your air is what's going to make you float. And some of these queens did not get it at all. And I think most of them were at the beginning. And I don't know how they stacked them. I don't know how they actually took the photos, but the way they stacked them up in the edit was that all the ones that struggled were kind of at the beginning. Clearly, there was a winner this episode or for this challenge, and it was Miss Abby OMG. Her photo was gorgeous. She knew exactly what she needed to do in the water. Her outfit that she chose worked perfectly in this water tank, giving her that mermaid look with the gold, almost like gold scales in her fabric. So bravo to her. I don't know if she got lucky. She knew what she was doing. She looks really, really good in the photo. And that's really all I have to say about it. I thought some of them were really funny. I thought some of them were not really great at all. Some of them struggled and some of them did well. But the ones that did well did really, really well. But Abby really kind of outshined everyone. Let's get on to the runway. And the theme is, who's your queen? So let's see who the queens are. Not her. But first we have Fred. I love Fred as the host. I think Fred is amazing. I think she is super, super charismatic and funny. I love that she is in drag on the runway. That makes me very, very happy. I think she looks stunning in this, and so did everyone on Instagram because they gave her a 96% toot. So it was the highest toot of the week, in fact. So good for you, Fred. My boyfriend said he thought she reminded her of Courtney Act. I say no, it is clearly Vanity because Vanity has a round her face. So it's they're drag sisters. There's some kind of drag family between Courtney and Vanity. They are Australian queens. If you don't know who they are, you should look them up. Vanity is the owner of Wigs by Vanity, who styles wigs and sells them online. Follow her on Instagram because her Instagram is insane and so much fun. And maybe we'll see her on Drag Race Australia. Who knows? She might be too big for that already, but maybe she'll pop up as a guest judge or something on there. That would be fun. Or maybe as the permanent judge. Who knows? I would be here for it because she's super funny and super charismatic and she does drag. But I think this look is fantastic. Bravo to you, Fred. You look stunning. First, we have Madame Madness giving us the Queen of Hearts. And I think she looks wonderful. This is a great, great look. I don't know if I can zoom in. Bravo, zoom. I love the heart detail in her mustache that she extended out with makeup to make little hearts there. I think the beard and the hair are extraordinary together on this look. So I think it's great. I mean, the costume, it's a simple Queen of Hearts costume. It's nothing extraordinary about it, other than when she turned around on the runway and ripped off the back panel and you could see her backside under the cage. I thought that was actually really cool. I kind of wish the whole dress would have come off and just been the cage with that underneath. but I think she looks fantastic. Super, super excited about it, and loved it, loved it. Envy Peru, and she was giving us Queen Maxima, who, when they were talking about Maxima all this time, I thought it was some famous drag queen from Holland, Netherlands, slash wherever, you know, country they want to call themselves. But I was wrong. Queen Maxima is actually the queen of the Netherlands. And I'm gonna assume that she did not wear a bodysuit for this actual look, but it was something to do with this color blue with the sleeves like that. But I'm assuming there was a gown attached to it. Envy Peru is doing her own take on it, and it's a bodysuit. That is my biggest complaint about it, and because of it, I don't really like the look. I think the sleeves are cool. I actually like the blue thigh-high boots, which if she did it as a gown, she wouldn't need, obviously, because you wouldn't see them. But the fact that it's just a rhinestone bodysuit, maybe not even a body, might be a bathing suit. I don't know. It's so not great. I did not enjoy this look at all. A look I did enjoy was Miss Chelsea Boy as the alien queen. I thought this was super smart on her behalf. I think her makeup is flawless. I think this outfit is one of the coolest things we've ever seen on Drag Race. And I am a huge stan. I love, love, love this look. This was one, we had a tie for top toot this week, and it was 93% toot for Miss Chelsea Boy. Well deserved. Bravo to you. And I think you look stunning in this outfit. Jacquet is giving us the Queen Bee, aka Beyonce, and you get the Queen Bee here, and then she does a reveal, and she has a bodysuit that looks like a Beyonce costume underneath it, also in the black and yellow pattern. It's a great idea. The judges love this more than I did. I just thought it was merely safe. They beg to differ because she won this week with this look, and I don't agree with it. But I think she looked good. I mean, I'm not going to deny that. I think she looks good. It's very drag, and yeah, that's it. I can't say anything. I'm not going to say anything bad about it because there really isn't anything bad about it. Megan Schumbrood, I will say something bad about because I do not like this look. I don't like it at all. We actually had a three-way tie for bottom boot this week, and Megan is the first of them. It was a 73% boot, which is very, very strong in the boot section. And she is giving us Diana Ross, sort of. The Diana Ross hair I get, the Diana Ross jacket I get, the dress is awful. Carrying the dog in this basket because she is Dorothy from The Wiz. I don't know if Megan has ever seen The Wiz, but in The Wiz, Diana Ross does not carry Toto in a basket because they live in New York City and it's in the 80s, maybe the 70s, I don't know. So Toto is not in a basket. It was just dumb. She had a prop and it was dumb. The jacket I love, I will say that. The hair I love, the dress I do not. Again, one of our three bottom boots at 73%. Miss Serra Jean, and this picture looks great on its own, but if you watched the episode and saw what she actually came out in, she rolled her dress out because it was that gigantic. And then got to the end of the one rate and it opened up and there was like tea and cakes and china and all this stuff on shelves inside it. It was phenomenal. My favorite look of the week because it was campy drag. It was unexpected. I don't know where she packed that dress because it's literally like made of wood because it's like shelves inside this dress. And it rolled out on wheels around her, and then she put it back around her to walk out. Bravo, Serra Jean. You should have won this week. You were my favorite look. It was the other tie for top toot with 93%, along with Chelsea Boy. Well deserved, well deserved. I don't know who booted this, but they did. Someone clearly who doesn't like campy queens, because this was fantastic for me. My favorite look of the night. Room is giving us the Evil Queen. It's a great idea. It's not greatly executed. Let's start at the top. I think her face looks good. I think the wig is fine. I love the crown. The best part of this outfit was the mirror in her scepter. I thought that was super clever because the Evil Queen asks the mirror who the fairest of them all is. She put the apple on her little breastplate. That's the word I couldn't think of when I was talking about Envy Peru's entrance look. It's a breastplate. So she put the apple on there. It's not needed, but it's a fine detail. It looks like it was just painted on. It could have been glitter. It could have been rhinestones. It could have been something a little more draggy. This bodysuit is terrible. It looks to me more like a robot than the Evil Queen, but I think she kind of goes by alien. Oh, it's not even fitted well at the bottom. Sorry. She kind of goes as like this alien weirdo queen, like Alaska kind of thing. And I don't think the bodysuit replicates that either. I think it looks more robotic to me, like cyborg. Maybe that's what she's going for. You can't see her shoes, but they are just platform shoes that the judges call her out for. And she shouts back that she thinks they're pretty. Not a great look. But not part of our bottom looks of the week. So she did something right. Patty Pam Pam is giving you Queen, and that is Freddie Mercury, of course. The signature jacket, the crown. It is a bodysuit, but she has accessorized herself so much that you forgive the bodysuit. This tuck we've got to talk about. It is not, it's distracting. But everything else I love about this look. I think she is quirky. I think she's fun. I think it's a good look. It made me laugh that she did Freddie Mercury. She did have a mustache on that she removed on the runway, which was also really funny. So I give credit to her. It's just that crotch area needs some work. Mama Queen is giving you the Virgin Mother. And she comes out on a cross. She sets the cross down and she has on a very nice dress. It's lovely. My favorite part about this is what you can't see is her baby Jesus was completely glittered, and that really, really made me excited. I love the crown as well. It falls off at one point, which is too bad for her because I think the look I don't think is bad. It was one of the three that tied for the bottom boot of the week, but I think that's because it is too much going on. She put everything into this and there's just too much happening. And I think that's what did her wrong this week. Because otherwise it was a great idea. It just wasn't executed very well. And last but not least, I think she's last, is Miss Abby OMG giving you Carnival Queen. This was our third bottom boot of the week. And I have to agree, it's not a bad look. It is a carnival look. The headpiece is great. The shoulder piece is great, but it's basically the same thing she wore as her entrance look. It's a bra and a skirt, really a panty that's covered with some fabric that's supposed to be a skirt. So it's not great because of that. And I think that is why she is part of the bottom boot crew of the week. Yeah, it's just not enough, I guess, and too similar to her entrance look for me personally. I think that's the end of our episode. That's all that happened this week. As I said, Jacquet won. We didn't, our lip sync. Let's talk about the lip sync. Because Jacquet won. Serra Jean was also in the top, as well as Chelsea Boy. And Chelsea Boy and Serra Jean, obviously, as I said, they tied for top 2 of the week on Instagram. Serra Jean was my favorite, and I thought she should have won this episode. And then in our bottom, we had Megan, Schumbrood, and Room. And they are lip syncing to Madonna's Express Yourself, I think. I think that's what it was. I didn't write it down, so I'm not sure, but I believe that's what it was. It was very evident that Room had never performed on stage before in this number. And I guess I can stop sharing my screen. Maybe. Yeah. So it was Broom had never performed on stage before, and it was very evident in this. And she was very clunky in those giant boots around the stage. Megan did a better job. It wasn't the best lip sync in the world, but she did a better job, and so that is why she got to stay. And we had to say goodbye to Room after one episode. I don't think this is the last we will see of Room. I think there is a good chance that if there's a future seasons that she might pop up again for like a second chance because she is very young. She's only 21, and like I said, she's never performed before. So this was brand new to her, and she got on the show. So good on you, girl. Um, those are my moments from episode 1. I can't think of anything else to say about it. It made me excited for the season. I think the queens are really, really good. And that's all I'm going to say about it because we're going to move on. We're going to take a little break before I start episode 2, but not really a break. I'm just going to talk about some other things that aren't Drag Race Holland right now. And we are going to start with the Emmys. RuPaul's Drag Race in the US won multiple Emmys. I believe they won a total of 6 this season. And this is for season 12. Let me take a sip before my throat goes dry. Drink up, everyone. The first win, which was really the last win, because these are not in any particular order, was the Emmy for Outstanding Competition Program. I believe this is the 3rd year in a row it has won, maybe 2nd year in a row. But they're still winning, and that is exciting, especially for this season 12 that they won, because season 12, not that it was a bad season, it just had so many issues with it. It had to be re-edited after week 2. You know, so many things went. COVID happened. So many things went wrong that, you know, you were just unavoidable. So bravo to them for winning Outstanding Competition Program. The new, I didn't write his name down, the new wig stylist also won for contemporary hairstyling for a variety, nonfiction, or reality program. So the one who does all of Rue's wigs won for hairstyling. God bless you, because the wigs were actually really, really good this season. It also won for makeup. Raven won her first Emmy for makeup, and well deserved. She's a great makeup artist. RuPaul won for Outstanding Host once again. This is maybe her 5th win in a row, maybe 6th. I don't know. She keeps winning. She's won as host longer than the show has won. So I do know that, but I think it's either 5 or 6 that she has won now. So keep up the good work, Mama Ru. This is the one that baffled me. I don't know how they could win for casting for a reality program when they cast someone who had this crazy history of, they call it catfishing. I don't know. It's kind of, to me, it's predatory sexual misconduct, what Sherry Pie did. So I'm not sure how they could win for casting with her getting on the show and being on the show the entire episode, the entire season. So this one confused me. I didn't get it. They also went for picture editing, which God bless them, because they had to re-edit the whole show, like I said, because of Sherry Pie. I don't think the editing was great though, because of that, because they had to rush every week to re-edit every episode before it came out. So yeah, that is my only issue with the editing. But they worked their asses off because they had to redo everything. The casting is the only one that shocked me a little more. But that's all. Just some other quick things. I want to still give a shout out to Canada because we jumped right into Holland. Canada didn't get to really even enjoy the success of their season, the success of Priyanka's win. So I just want to keep it in everyone's mind that Canada just ended, and please don't forget these queens because they are fantastic. I know that they are all starting to work again. Jimbo was in Europe for like the last 3 weeks. doing work in Manchester with the Club Kids shows. And I know that they are also doing drive-in shows, I think with the entire cast of Canada. They're going to be doing some drive-in shows all around Canada, I think in 5 or 6 different provinces. So they're getting some work, which is good for them. So don't forget Canada. We are also winding down on Vegas, the Drag Race Vegas review, aka the Real House Drags of Las Vegas. This show is something special. That's all I'm gonna say. There is a lot going on. It is totally modeled after the Real Housewives. If you enjoy the Housewives, you will enjoy this show. If you don't, you will hate this show because that is all it is. There is a lot of created drama like there are on the Housewives, and that. And I had one more episode to watch. I haven't watched this week's episode, which I believe is the last one before they had to shut down because of COVID-19. So I'm one behind, but wow, everything that has happened is mind-boggling. How much crazy shit they're throwing in here, and I don't know that any of it is real. I don't know that. I don't know that it's not, but it doesn't seem like it is to me. And finally, I want to talk about my social medias while we're here, taking our little break. If you want to join in the Instagram polls, which you will see more of in episode 2, because I remembered to take snapshots of them, you can do that on Instagram. We do it on my Insta story. That is Sachet Away with Barry on Instagram. The stories are usually posted the next day. It depends kind of when the photos come out. With Holland, it's very different because I watch it on Thursday. It's available to the US on Thursdays, I think at 4 p.m. And then on Holland, it's on Fridays, which I know there's a time difference, but there's not an entire day's time difference. So I'm not sure. I don't know. They're usually coming out on Fridays. I will say that this week's came out on Friday. It finished this morning. I posted it at 10 a.m. Friday. It finished this morning at 10 a.m. So that's all I can say. Look for it on Fridays. If it's not there, it'll be there sometime on Friday or Saturday morning, one or the other. But you can take part of that poll by following me on Instagram at Sachet Away with Barry. Obviously, if you're watching this, I'm on YouTube. If you're not, you can watch it on YouTube. It is, and you can see all the pictures of the looks that we're talking about on these shows. But that is on my YouTube page, which is BHBrown13, BHBROWN13. That is my YouTube page. If you prefer to listen to it, you can get me on podcast form on any podcast platform that you listen to podcasts. I will be there. And that is Sachet with Barry on podcast. So you can go to your podcast platform, just type in Sachet with Barry, and it will come up for you. Where else am I? I have a Facebook fan page, which is called RuPaul's Drag Race Sachet Away with Barry. A lot of the stuff gets posted there, pictures, articles, things, kind of just putting it all in one place. And I also have a website, which is sachetawaywithbarry.com. And you can find all of links to everything on that page. Everything is there. It's divided out into different pages. There's a drag race page, which is the US page. There is an international page, which is where you will find anything that is overseas, including Drag Race Holland. There is an All-Stars page, which is completely separate. There is a Fantasy League page, which we are not doing, obviously, for Holland. We do that for the United States ones and All-Stars. And it's just my friends that are playing in the Drag Race Fantasy League that I run for them, and they win money. But they get to pick queens, and it kind of plays out like fantasy football. We make up different rules every season, so it's never the same. But it's a good time, so you can look at that if you want to. You're not going to understand it unless you're playing. It makes no sense and makes no difference. All right, I think that's all I need to talk about. on our break. That was our break, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. You could have fast forwarded through it if you wanted to. We're going to get into episode 2 of Drag Race Holland right now. And this week, the mini challenge was clogs. I love that we are doing clogs since we are in Holland. I think this is super fun. They had to decorate them however they wanted to, and then they had to walk the runway with them. Now for me, there were some crazy clogs, which I appreciate very, very much. Those of you who know me well know that I do the Easter Bonnet Parade every year, and we make gigantic hats on a theme. So clogs is just the opposite of that. They're on your feet, but I loved it. Again, I'm going to point out Serra Jean because I think hers were really, really well done because she just glittered them and then decorated them a little. But the glitter I thought was a great idea. It's something that I would have thought of as well to do because I've glittered shoes of my own in the past. So I think was really smart. She did not win. There were 2 winners this week, Chelsea Boy and Envy Peru. Their clogs were the winners, and they did too because we needed to pick teams. So the teams are being picked, and oh, well, let's talk about the challenge. First of all, it's going to be a workout challenge. They have to do a workout video that must be funny because workout videos are really, really funny. That's what they're really about. They've done this on Drag Race before in the US. So it's another little throwback, which I enjoy. But Chelsea Boy and Envy Peru are our team captains. They pick their teams, and it comes down that Madame Madness did not get picked. That is the seltzer in my drink that I'm drinking, making me belch. Sorry. Anyway, Madame Madness did not get picked. It brings back all these feelings about her being in high school and not having friends, and it was really emotional, and I thought it was a little strong at first. I was like, "Oh, we are getting her story out. Is she going home this week? What's happening?" This is way too early in the episode for all this crying, but she's entitled to her feelings. That's all I can say. She's entitled to them, and they're her feelings. She did not get picked, so she gets to pick which team she wants to be on, and she chooses Chelsea Boys teams. So now we're going to look at the looks of this challenge. This challenge really didn't, I don't know if it actually meant anything, because in the US when we got it, they would do this taping, which we would watch, which would be really funny. And then they would show us this whole clip that they put together. We didn't get this clip at all. So maybe, to me, neither of them were really funny. But I'm also not Dutch. So maybe it was really funny to them in the Netherlands. I don't know. To me, neither of them were really funny. Some of them had funny looks and funny characters, but the actual dialogue they were doing, to me, was not funny. That's all. But let's get back into it. Once again, congratulations to Miss RuPaul for all of the Emmys. This first look is Miss Janie Jacquet. She is in a juicy bathing suit because that's all I can. It's not a bodysuit; it is a bathing suit. I love these little mini tights that she's wearing. What I super love is a fanny pack. I wear a fanny pack every time I leave my apartment, so I am all in on the fanny packs. The mesh look, I think she looks great. She looks totally. It's very 80s, which is what the whole theme was. 80s. Workout video, and she met the bill. She kind of looks like Brooklyn Heights a little, who is also very 80s. So I think she looks great. What did they think on Instagram? I don't know. Let's see. 83% too, very, very high. So everyone liked this look as well on Instagram. Congratulations, Janie Jacquet. Next is Chelsea Boy. This hair is a mess. Again, it's a bodysuit, but we're doing workout videos, so you can wear a bodysuit. I love these electric blue tights that she is wearing. I think they are really, really cool, but this hair is a travesty. Her makeup is not the best for this look either. She looks old, and it kind of really ages her, and she's super young and super cute. So it's not my favorite, but I don't hate it either. They did on Instagram. It's a 73% boot. I think that's mainly for the wig and the makeup, honestly. because this wig is a mess. Next is Mama Queen. Mama Queen is gigantic. I'm going to be very picky because I'm going to say this right now. I think Mama Queen is our top two in this round of looks. I think she only got one boot, and the boot was from me. I'm the one that booted this because it just looks so weird on her body. It's the hip pad. I mean, you can see the hip pad right here in the picture even. This crotch is so separated, and I know everyone wants the big thigh gap, but this one is so separated that it just looks bizarre to me. Yeah, I booted this look. We're gonna look right now, but I think she's the top two with 91%. Yes, I'm 99% sure that I am the only person that booted this look, and I stand by that because it's really because of the bottom half of her body. It just looks so weird and unnatural to me. It looks like a Barbie doll. If that's what she was going for, great. But it doesn't work for me. Sorry. Next is Envy Peru in the foreground, not in the background. I love that. I can't, in this picture, it looks like a cigarette, but I think it was a lollipop that she had. I could be wrong. Either way, it's really funny to me. I think she looks great. This is very 80s. I don't know. Is this water next to her? A bottle of lube? I'm not sure. She looks fine. Really, really good. She got 86% too. I wish her hair was bigger, but that's the only downside to it. Now we have Megan Schumbrood. She was my favorite look of these because I think it was totally 80s. I wish her nipples weren't sticking out. You can't see them in this picture because the weight is in front of it, but her nipples were both out and I just wanted them covered. That's just my own personal issue. Oh my God. Excuse me. Other than that, this 80s hair, the lightning bolt earring. I have these earrings in every color. They are very 80s. The print of the bodysuit is perfect. Yeah, so she was my top toot of the week. She did not get top toot, but I really, really loved this. I thought she looked fantastic. It was just a 59% toot. I'm not sure who's booting this, but maybe they just don't like her as a drag queen. But I think this look was the strongest one out of all of them. Serra Jean, who you know I love. This is wacky, kooky, campy. Her face is painted like Miss Richfield 1981. If you don't know who that is, you should look her up right now. Miss Richfield 1981. She paints her face like this all the time. She wears these glasses, and she is a campy weirdo queen, and I love it. This is not the best representation of Serra Jean for me, but I think it's funny as well. So I don't hate it. She got a 57% toot, which I think is accurate because I am kind of drawn down the middle on this one. Madame Madness. I don't like this. And not because she is the beard, has her natural beard, and the wig is a problem for me. This outfit is a problem for me. The boots with this outfit are a problem for me. I mean, she fell off the pedestal at one point, which was really, really bad. And you know they're going to show that when that happens. So I don't really like this look. This one did not work for me at all. And she did get a 65% boot for this look because it's not good. She might be the only one that didn't wear a bodysuit, which I think makes how bad it is even worse because it stands out because it's the only one that's not a bodysuit and it looks terrible. Abby, OMG, you don't get to see much of her outfit here. It was fine. I think her makeup is bad in this. I think that wig line is even worse. Yeah, I don't love it. The outfit was fine because it's just a bodysuit again. And she cinched in as she always does, and she makes clear this episode that she cinches every time she's on stage. Great, no one cares. But yeah, the look itself does not do much for me. She got a 64% tooth though. So someone liked it out there. It just wasn't me. Last but not least is Miss Patty Pam Pam. I think she looks great in this as well. She kind of looks like Ivy Winters in this. Hold that thought. Someone is at my door. All right, I am back. We are jumping back into Patty Pam Pam. If she will come up on my screen, there she is. Again, she looks like Ivy Winters to me. I think this is cute. It works. Her makeup is good. Her hair is good. She looks really, really good. And she got a 64% too. So good for her. Way to go, Patty Pam Pam. I think you did a really, really good job. We're going to go right into the runway looks while we're here because nothing else really happened in this episode. There was the drama backstage of Abby thinking someone stole her corset when it was just moved. I don't know why she needed this black corset so desperately when she comes out in a white dress later on anyway, but whatever. It was drama for drama's sake, I felt. But on the runway, we have Fred giving us dynasty realness. I like this look. It was not as well liked as last week's. My boyfriend said he didn't like this hair on her. And he's like, maybe because I like her as a blonde. And I was like, well, we've only seen her as a blonde once, but whatever. But I like the look. And I think she looks really, really good. I love the slit in her dress. It's very chic. She only got a 62% tooth this week. That is much lower than her 96 last week. So people are on the fence about this look, and I think I like it. Our category is face, 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 but really it's art. I didn't understand. I mean, I understand that makeup is an art, but then you had to make your outfit art as well. So why wasn't the theme just art? I don't know. It's face, face, face. Here we go. Patty Pam Pam is first. Let me zoom this out so we can look at her face first of all. And she is doing Starry, Starry Night, obviously. I love the idea of this. I think it's really, really smart. She painted the Starry, Starry Night on her dress and on her face, and then she has the artwork around her, which I think is really cool. This pipe she had, which I get is for Vincent van Gogh. She did her ear as well, bandaged for being cut off. Not necessary. I think the dress and the frame speaks for itself. I like this. I think it was cool. So I don't understand why the judges were so harsh on her. I know a lot of it was about her personality and attitude, but I think this outfit's really cool. So yeah, I liked it. 77% also liked it and gave it a toot. So we liked it more than the judges apparently. Yeah. Next is Mama Queen. This one I did not like. I liked the headpiece. I did not like these on it. I liked that she brought it up to her face. I do love this like sheer bodysuit that she's wearing underneath it. I think that's really cool. I just don't like these pieces on it. I thought it could have been better. Not my favorite from Mama Queen this week. But she got a 59% too, right on the border. And so the majority liked her. And I'm not going to dispute that. I don't think she looks bad. It's just not one of my favorite looks. The headpiece is my favorite part of it. Then we have Madame Madness. I'm going to zoom in on her makeup because that is what we're supposed to be looking at first and foremost. Apparently, this is her signature makeup. And I mean, she's a bearded queen, though. Yeah, I get it. I think she looks good. I don't hate the dress the way that the judges hated the dress. I think it actually fits her body really, really good. And I mean, the color isn't great, but it's not terrible either. So I don't understand it. Yeah, I don't understand. Sorry, I had to get out of there. I couldn't move on. The hair is simple enough, but it goes with her face makeup. The dress is I think it's fine. I'm confused by this. And it was another one that confused people because 55% people tooted it, 45% boot, the closest one to a 50-50 split that we've seen so far. So yeah, people either love it or don't love it. It's right there kind of in the middle. Next is Chelsea Boy giving us spray paint. I love the spray paint can in her hair and the color is coming out of it as her hair. I think that's super cool. Um, her makeup is lovely as always. I think it's really, really cool how she did the color and the black and white split, even with her eye. I think it's really, really interesting. This jacket I think is really cool with the piping on it. So I have to give it a toot. And she got 77% toot on Instagram as well because this is really a cool, cool look. Next is Megan Schumbrood, and she is giving us an ice cream cone. I'm not sure how this is art, but she painted melting ice cream on her face. I think it was Nikki that pointed out that there is some blue paint dripping from the ice cream, which is not blue, it's pink. So it didn't make any sense. There's also blue and purple on her neck, which I guess doesn't make any sense either, because the ice cream that's melting on the cone is pink as well. The drips coming down her leg, which look really, really bad, are pink. I don't know why she just didn't paint them on rather than using paper. This was my least favorite look of the week. I thought it's the bodysuit is also ill-fitting. The ice cream hair is the best part of it. I like the little heart cone chip in the top of it, but the rest I just do not like. And she got a 68% boot for this look. I think that's actually low and should have been much higher, but I'm not the one who votes. I do my vote and then everyone else does theirs. So that is what the people gave her, 68% boot. Oh, Miss Abby, OMG. While I did not like Megan's, this is probably my least favorite look. The dress, lovely. It is a pride dress. I get it. It has the rainbow up top and then a little peekaboo out of the peplum of rainbow. It's a white dress. The dress, I mean, well, it's nice. It's not extraordinary. But let's zoom in on this tragedy of makeup. So she has the rainbow in her hair as well, which I didn't even notice. This face that she's making in this picture as well. You've got to go look at it, everyone. And then she is crying the rainbow, and that's what's moving down her body into her dress. This makeup is terrible. This is just some bad face painting. I have nothing else to say about it. It's so bad. My least favorite look of the week, when anything Pride usually makes me very happy, this literally did make me want to cry, and it wouldn't be rainbows that I was crying. She got only a 52% boot for this look. To me, they should be reversed. While I didn't like Megan's, I liked it more than I like this, because this makeup is just awful. It might be the worst makeup in Drag Race. Certainly on Drag Race Holland so far. Serra Jean, giving us Jackson Pollock punk rock realness. She painted her face completely gold and then did some highlights on the one side. These spikes on her head, the spikes on her shoulder, the Jackson Pollock, oh, she has them on her wrist too. The Jackson Pollock splattering on the bodysuit and on the boots. Oh, this is pure exciting drag to me. It's very club kid, it's very punk, it's very different from the campy queen that Serra Jean is. So I say bravo to you. Obviously my favorite look of the week because I love Serra Jean, and not just because it is. It's so, so good. And she got 100% toot for this look. Well deserved. Our first 100% toot of Drag Race Holland, and I couldn't agree more. This look is everything. Yeah, I can't wait to hear what Raja and Raven say about this. Raja gave her first look of the Marie Antoinette with the opening of her dress from episode 1 a shoot already, so I can't wait to hear what she says about this look because I think she is going to flip over it. My favorite look. probably of Drag Race Holland so far, but certainly of this week. God bless you. Envy Peru is giving us pop art, and I think she called it Pop Art Housewife. I love that the dots. Pop art is it's pointillism, so it's all dots if you're not aware. But she put them on her tights. They're very sparse on her face, but they are still there. I'll see them. And in real pop art, the entire face would be covered in dots. The foam hair, I love foam hair, so I am excited that we got to see it on Drag Race. This outfit fits her amazingly. She really, really, really looks great in this, so I got to give it to her. Her last week one made me sad. This one excites me to see this kind of drag on her. She got a 73% toot on Instagram. A little low for me, but still a solid toot. So good for you, Envy Peru. Jeannie Jacquet giving us the blue alien. I hate this. I don't like it at all. She put the ear prosthetics on. What I hate about it is her makeup. I don't like, she highlighted where you highlight way too much from the original color of the blue for me. It's just too much. I love the eyelashes. I mean, the wig is kind of inconsequential to me. The outfit's really cool, actually. It's a cat suit with all these embellishments and this jacket and this armor kind of over it. It's the makeup that does not work for me at all on this look. I'm zooming in on it if you all want to go see it. I just don't like the makeup. I think it looks really weird. I don't like the two different colored lips. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that, because I did not like this look at all. But she got a 71% toot because people like her, and she's a good queen. There's no doubt about that. That is our last look of the runway. So we can stop the share and just get personal with each other. So our winner this week was Miss Envy Peru. Fine. She looked great on the runway. It was my second favorite look of the runway. They said that she won because she did well in the runway, and they loved her in the maxi-challenge of the other thing, which I didn't think really mattered in deciding. It didn't seem to do anything other than we got to watch it happen. I did love that she thanked her team and thought they all did a great job. No matter what the outcome was, they all did a great job. So I appreciate that, being the diplomatic queen. She is clearly a pageant queen when it comes to that. Serra Jean, they said, obviously you are safe. Again, I thought she should have won. This is 2 weeks in a row. I thought she should have won because her look on the runway was just so exceptional. And that's all. That's the only reason I thought she should have won. In our bottom three this week were Patty Pam Pam, whose outfit I really liked, Megan Schumbrood, whose outfit I did not like, and Madam Madness, yes, whose outfit I thought was fine. I thought it was fine. I would have put Abby OMG in the bottom when they kept her on stage as the best and the worst, and then the two best were clearly obvious. And Abby OMG was not one of the bottom three. Does that mean she was one of the top three in that look? Because that is a travesty. So I'm hoping there was a bottom four, and that they just weren't. They just didn't say that, but they sent her back before everyone else. That are the bottom threes. Then that to me was wrong. She should have been in the bottom two. I think Patty Pam Pam's look was better. I think Madam Madness's look was better. But those are our bottom two, Patty Pam Pam and Madam Madness. Megan Schumbrood is sent back to safety because they said she made her laugh. Fred said Megan made him laugh in the maxi-challenge, which great. Again, I didn't think that really had any bearing on this episode, but apparently it did. So we have a lip sync for your life, and it is Katy Perry's Roar. Patty Pam Pam said that she knows that Madam Madness can do splits, so she's going to do her best. And they're doing their lip sync, and they're having a good time. And then they both go to the back of the runway, and in the voiceover, you hear Madam Madness saying, I was going to be the first queen to do a stunt on the runway. I'm going to do this cartwheel. And then at the exact same moment, Patty Pam Pam did one too. It was really funny. It was well timed. They both did it at the same time. But then later, Madame Madness does some splits. I don't know why she did them at the back of the stage. It did seem like she was a little off balance, so maybe that's why she did it back there, so she could kind of hold herself up. And she didn't go all the way down in her splits either, but she bounced on them for a while. And I think that's what won the lip sync for her. Patty Pam Pam was just kind of felt a little defeated in the lip sync. It wasn't the best lip sync in the world, but Patty Pam Pam is asked to sashay away, and Madame Madness gets to stay for another week. And that's the end of our episode, everyone. We have another episode next week, and it looks like an acting challenge. From what I can see, it looks like there's going to be some more drama with Abby OMG, probably with Janie Jacquet, because they seem to hate each other for some reason. I don't know. Who knows? It kind of came out of the Janie Jacquet kind of turned into like the cast bully this week to me. It really kind of turned me off on her. I think her drag is really good. I didn't love her runway this week, but I think her drag is really good. I think she's good television, but it came off very, very mean, bullying, talking down to people kind of thing. And I don't know if that's because she won week one. She thought she already won the season, but it turned me way, way off. So that's it. That's the episode. If you are in the United States, please make sure you're registered to vote. Please vote, whether you do a mail-in ballot, whether you vote early, or whether you vote in person on Election Day. Everyone needs to vote. There is a great organization called Drag Out the Vote, which is being done with Marty Gould Cumming and Britta Filter. They are awesome New York queens. I'm actually going to be doing a video for that later today. So check out Drag Out the Vote. Make sure you're registered. Make sure you vote. We need this election more than anything right now. It's coming down to the wire. We are so close. We are about 40 days away from this election, which is going to be a major turning point for our country, I think. There's a lot of things happening right now in our country that are not great. And we need to do what we can to make change. That's all. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram to vote in our polls weekly. That is Instagram at Sashay Away with Barry. Thank you all. I'm gonna have one last sip of my drink. I love you. Thanks for watching. Thank you for listening. However you are viewing this or listening to it. Bye.